model company Revell produced 4 World War I fighter aircraft in 1/28 scale. The Fokker DR1 here dates from 1957, and they're quite a nice size model to build. Just put a 72nd scale triplane there just to give you an idea of the size. The Camel dates from 1959, and there's also a Spad 13 which also dates from 1957. Little bit of a gap. Fokker D7 dates from 1991. And they're all much easier on your eyesight in the larger scale. This Fokker D7 was piloted by a man called Franz Buschner. He started off as a Saxon infantry regiment before he became a pilot in March 1917. He flew the Fokker D7 while commanding just a 13, and he finished the war with 40 victories. He survived the First World War, only to die in a reconnaissance aircraft during the post-war German Revolution. He was only 22. One of the main opponents of Aster 13 was the American Aero Squadrons. And this particular aircraft dates from September 1918 and was flown by the pre-war racing driver and most famous and successful American ace, Eddie Rickenbacker. And he commanded the 94th Aero Squadron. He finished the war with 26 victories and was awarded the Medal of Honor. And the most famous mark in there is the hat, throwing your hat into the ring. It's the marking of that squadron. He lived until 1973. The most successful British fighter of the First World War was the Sopwith Camel. And this is in the markings of the Canadian pilot, Captain Roy Brown. He flew in number 209 Squadron in April 1918. And this was the aircraft where he chased Manfred von Richthofen, the Red Baron, who was himself following another with Camel. He was awarded a victory for shooting down the Red Baron. So he may have had 10 kills, and he survived the war and lived until 1944. The most famous fighter of World War I, and in the markings of the most famous pilot of World War I, Manfred von Richthofen, the Red Baron. He achieved 19 of his victories flying the Fokker triplane. He went on to shoot down 80 aircraft. On the day he died in April 1918, he was flying very low to escape the Revell's camel. And he was hit by a bullet fired from the ground by Australian forces. This is the model I'd probably would build again. It was really enjoyable to make this one, maybe obviously in a different colour scheme. That was the one I found nicest to build. A little less rigging. Revell include a little bit of cotton in the kit, and it has some pre-drilled holes as well. The camel here, which has the most rigging. I chickened out doing that on the 72nd scale models. It's a lot easier on models this size. All of them are great kits to build. I guess very simple by today's standards. But if you can find one, 28 scale Revell kit. The Fokker D7 is hardest to find, and the transfers in mine were splitting up in the water, but we got there in the end thanks to Microsol and Microset. So yes, I would recommend you build one or two. I think they're still worth building today. They build up into nice replicas. And it's nice to build something in a larger scale, and they're quite good prices to be had now. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate it.